This is Grassland Studios, and welcome to our perspective drawing series. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to rotate the station point to create additional vanishing points. So I've gone ahead and set up a simple 45-degree right angle 2-point perspective diagram. I'm going to go ahead and create a reference point. So if you've not already watched a reference points video, please go ahead and do that because I'm going to be using some of that knowledge in today's video. So let's begin. We're going to go ahead and create a reference point right along this line here. We're going to call it reference point 0. I'm going to create two arbitrary lines which are moving off into space from this reference point. And I'm going to go ahead and create rectangular planes that are in no way equal within their measurements. They're just going to be arbitrary planes. So let me go ahead and just to make sure that they are absolutely horizontal, I'm going to go ahead and move this up. They're just going to be arbitrary, so as they go along, I'm just going to be moving them further and further back into the distance. So let me just go ahead and do that right here. And now you have multiple different planes going back into the distance. Well, let's say I didn't just want to have either 1-point perspective planes right there, or I didn't just want to have 2-point perspective planes. Then how would I go about creating more? Well, let me go ahead and show you. We can rotate the station point. So just as these are 45 degrees right here, all that matters is that no matter what, between the two vanishing points of the station point, that you maintain a right angle of 90 degrees. So if I went ahead and grabbed a ruler, and I would recommend having a protractor and a compass as you do this, or a right angle ruler in the sense of one of the plastic shapes. Anything that creates a right angle, you can use that to then move the station point. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and move this to, I'm going to say 60 degrees, just to make it simple. I'm going to move right down to the station point, and I'm going to go ahead and then find 60 degrees on the opposite side since that's technically a 30-degree angle. I'm going to go up and find 30 degrees. And I'm going to move out towards the distance. Now this vanishing point is going to move off the side of the paper, but that is okay. We can still calculate. This is going to be vanishing point 4, and this is going to be vanishing point 3. We can technically move the station point as long as we maintain a right angle, however many ways we want to, creating nearly infinite vanishing points along the picture plane. So let's go ahead and mark those angles. What we just did was we created from here a 30-degree angle and from here a 60-degree angle, still maintaining what we know to be that right angle. Now, just as we created these rectangular planes that moved off from our one reference point, we can go ahead and create new angles from these vanishing points. I'm going to go ahead and create arbitrary lines moving off from these vanishing points. I'm going to go ahead and move out towards this way and this way, just arbitrary. The difference is that when you move this time for your new station points, just as you would with the original two vanishing points, you want to move the opposite end facing towards the other vanishing point because it is 2-point perspective. So I'm going to go ahead and choose an arbitrary area right here and draw towards vanishing point 4. I'm going to choose it to end right here, and the rectangular plane is going to move towards, in this case, vanishing point 4. Notice that we have just created a diagonally faced rectangular plane. You can continue doing this by moving the station point to create many different rectangular planes that are diagonal, and they're going to be at different angles from the original planes that you already have. This is how you can move buildings, how you can angle them, how you can move characters, how to create strange shaped objects and everything. This is how you maintain the same perspective within the drawing by just moving the station point. Let's go ahead and turn the other layer on. And as you can see, between the two, you now have, maintaining perspective, the same rectangular area. They're not equal in measurement, and that must be calculated, but you still can do that. The point is that you can rotate the station point to find many different rotated rectangular planes. And this can then be used to create any sorts of embellished objects by building three-dimensional forms. I hope that this helps, and we'll see you in the next video.